Because you're an hour late. I've been waiting for an hour for this. Not my problem. I'm just saying the time to have the conversation with the attorney is not after the exam was scheduled. The exam was scheduled 55 minutes ago. Counsel, sit in the chair. Are we holding or we pleading? It was probably available last week. It was probably available last week. If you would have talked to him before today at the time the exam was scheduled. So are we holding or are we pleading?
Because it's a trial of 3 courts a day.
Not my problem. I'm just saying the time to have the conversation with the attorney is not after the exam was scheduled. The exam was scheduled 55 minutes ago. Counsel, sit in the chair. Are we holding or are we pleading?
We're pleading. One of their witnesses didn't show up today.
Okay. What's the plea?
Here's the form, man.
Sure. Because you're an hour late. I've been waiting for an hour for this.
10:05 sitting in
I've been here since 8.
Mohammed. I'm not an hour late.
Okay.
Steve was at only 10.
Bring in just the court.
Sure.
That counsel persuaded us to reduce the charge. With your permission, guilty plea to an added second count, attempted unauthorized use of motor vehicle, 1-year offense, and we do have a sentencing record.
Which is probation and no contact. Do you know Mr. O'Neill? Okay. All right. Mr. Hedwood, do you discuss your rights with counsel? You understand those rights? You understand the options those rights give you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge today? Are you pleading guilty to that charge today? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? Counsel, why don't you voir dire and get me the facts that support the plea? Sure.
Sir, were you at the airport on January 21 of 2024?
Yeah.
Did you use another person's vehicle without permission?
Yeah.
And the airport's located in Romulus?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chuck.
Both satisfied with the facts?
Didn't get me assisted in the best part of this. But yeah, satisfied.
I'll accept the plea. I'll dismiss the felony count. Counsel, what's your pleasure? Immediate sentencing?
Sentence.
Tell me something about your guy.
Then elevate.
Yeah.
Mr. Edward is working full-time. He's been at the same place. It's called Bros, BRSD, in New Boston, Michigan. It's a manufacturing company. He works on welding. He actually was just offered the opportunity to take a class in LA, but it began today or yesterday. He did get a letter from his job, but I told him that the court takes priority. So he didn't go, but they're going to still offer him a promotion and the chance to do that again. He has a 3-year-old daughter, and although he has priors, he is not hanging around with the same group of people or persons who I happen to represent in a major stolen car case years ago, who was taking advantage of him. He's not no contact with him whatsoever. He wants to turn around his life. The first thing he said to me when I did my initial interview is, I'm tired of this. I've made too many mistakes. I'm setting a bad example for my daughter. I want to just get this taken care of. And so I would respectfully request that the court sentence him to probation. I don't know if he would be able to do a couple of reporting and then some call-in probations and the fines and costs.
Thank you. How long you been at Bros, Mr. Hedwood?
This location has been like 2 years, but Bros overall like 6 years.
6?
Yeah.
What's this class they want to send you to?
I'm trying to get licensed to actual weld instead of just working in the welding lab and being trained by them.
Okay.
So basically, I'll be able to move around to any location that's needed. So it's just basically making sure I have hours. Because, you know, like automotive industry right now, the hours fluctuates. But if you're actually a licensed welder, you'll never have downtime.
Right. All right. All right, not on probation anywhere?
It's about to be closed out on February 5th on that case. Unfortunately, this, I just talked to this probation officer, puts him in a little bad position, but I'm going to go to court with him on that case as well.
That's on the controlled substance case out of 2023? Mhm. Okay. Sure.
Recommending reporting probation. We're hoping that you'll you need it, that he not visit the airport in any way unless he's a passenger on a plane.
And that's fine, he has no plans to, have to write forms in there. Yeah, unless he's a passenger on a plane.
So that's the no contact, is no contact at the airport.
As far as reporting, I mean, I don't want to lose his job, I don't know how much, but he'd have to report. I know a lot of the district courts are now having to report 2 times a person and then by Zoom or by phone the rest of the.
I leave that all up to my probation department, whatever they're comfortable with. Usually they want to do some, like you said, start with a couple lives,
Thank you.
make them happy and they'll make it easy on you. Just that simple. All right. Anything else, counsel, Mr. Headwood?
He's been extremely cooperative. He did have a call from an old retained attorney who never filed an appearance, so I kind of stuck with him because I could see that he had a decent attitude and was working hard.
Good. All right, pretty simple. I'm going to put you on a 12-month reporting probation. Stay out of the metro airport unless you got a plane ticket. And stay out of trouble. Court costs, fines of court costs, assess the amount of $1,000. Go downstairs and talk about options down there. Good luck.
Thank you so much, and again, I apologize greatly. I'm never late.
No problem.
Did get here, and I was sitting in with the other prosecutor waiting for Mr. Kaplan, and
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. Be safe, fellas.
I think very nice my client was right before he signed the big one. I've got most respect for the sport, Judge Okalley, so I don't.
Thank you, counsel. No, I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm just frustrated because we're having more and more problems with attorneys that aren't showing up. And then when they do want to show up, they want to have their first ever conversation with a defendant. It's very frustrating. I'm not pointing a finger at you. I'm just telling you why I'm so frustrated today.
Did you give me the stand-in for anyone?
I don't think so. Lane's guy's on his way. Yeah. All right, have a good day. You're going downstairs to talk to probation.
I will do it at no cost or being signed or anything.
Thank you, counsel.
What started as a vehicle theft-related case turned into a story about second chances. Brandon Headwood appeared in court facing a charge of unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. After accepting responsibility and pleading guilty, the focus shifted to his future rather than his past. His attorney explained that Brandon had a steady job, was supporting his young daughter, and was working hard to turn his life around. The most powerful moment came when the court heard that he was tired of making mistakes and wanted to be a better example for his child. Seeing his progress, Judge Okalley chose probation and gave him an opportunity to rebuild his life instead of throwing it away.
All the way up here. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today? All right, come on up here. There's a ramp right here. Don't trip. You're going to take that chair right there. All right, Ms. Evans, have a seat there. Settle in. When you're ready, counsel.
And good morning, Ms. Evans. Can you please spell your name for the record?
Janae Evans, J-A-N, I-A-N, Evans, E-D-A-N-S.
Thank you, Ms. Evans. Now, were you present at a 35012 Michelle Drive in Romulus, Michigan on October 10th, 2025? Okay, and what is that residence? And were you there with someone else on that day? Who? And does Danny have a last name?
Yeah.
Now, who is Danny related to?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Dating at the time?
Thank you.
So if you could, I know this microphone, you have to be with right into it, so if you want to adjust it, you do so. Feel free.
That better?
A little right,
That better?
a little closer. Oh,
Okay.
there you go. You got that?
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
So, ex-boyfriend dating, fair to say that point him out if you had to. All right, so is he here in the court today?
He is in a gray jacket.
At this time, and has the record identified?
Noted.
All right, so you were there with Mr. Adams that day. Were you there, early in the morning of that day? Did anything happen out of the ordinary?
Yes, he woke up angry. Signified me. He jumped on top of it, like came against my face. It was his back at me.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop you there for a minute. So you said, put your hand up to you and you gestured,
It's not this, like push my face, so I'm laying on my bed. He was beside me. And he put his hand on my face, pushed my face up against the wall. And he was fist back up, he was gonna hit me.
and just for the record, to reflect, witness grabbed her left hand, put her thumb on one jaw and her index finger on the other jaw, lifted it up, till her head was stretched back, and then balled her other fist, about 90 degrees, upward.
Noted.
After that, did anything, did he say anything at that time?
We were just arguing about it, but the details of the arguments were, the fight began essentially. Technically, the night before doing that, my daughter told him to stop that she just belonged. So it started off that night, went to bed angry, woke up still angry. Just that was before the nonsense. And then it escalated to where he put his hands on me. And then I got up, I was like, I'm getting ready for work. I'm gonna get home, you know. At that time, we said, everybody, I was like, you go your way, I'm going to Australia. I'm getting home. I'm gonna back to if they. Okay, that's fine.
But who? By his statement?
No, she's testifying to her own statement. Which is not a court statement, off with the truth of the matter, is very, of what she said.
Okay,
So. Yeah, so you recall saying those things, correct?
yes, correct.
So going ahead, after this physical altercation, you said you went your separate ways, correct?
So I was getting ready for work, that's what I was doing. I was getting ready for work. And I had been, and taking care of my mother. So getting ready for work, taking care of my mom, and on to my kitchen area. And I could see out the open window where my daughter was going to be car. It's coming back into my driveway.
Okay. And did you see a driver?
Yes, I mean, I was my front door, open up. I mean, open my,
So let me just clarify. So you're outside right now?
no, I'm inside looking out. So when I look out, I'll walk out, open my door, and then I'm outside.
Okay.
My side door.
So now you're outside your side door and you see. What do you see?
Yeah, I think, you know, my daughter's boiling his car. He throws the keys at me. My daughter's boiling the keys and walks down to my car, which is now parked on the side of the road in the house.
So your car is parked on the side of the road in front of your,
Yes.
and what happens next?
He asked me, am I hungry? Like, let me please put my car back in the driveway. And he's, there's nothing that object you guys to. Okay, well, I asked him to put my car back in.
Hold on.
Oh,
No, I can answer it. You just can't. So, Judge, I don't know if it's. So. It's her statement, she can testify to what she said in the moment. I don't think it's hearsay.
Overrule the objection, move on.
So, going forward. What are?
I will leave, hopped in my car. He asked me if I was ready. I told him to put my car back in my driveway. I was like, I need to put my car back in my driveway. If you don't, I didn't say I will call the police. And then he said, what are you gonna be able to do if you got sister? Call the police. He said, nothing's gonna happen to me, because I never been in trouble, essentially. And he took off my car. I called him one. Where we're at now.
Alright, so he drove off in what vehicle?
My Jeep, my 2019 Jeep Cherokee.
Okay, and is that his name? Does he have keys to that? Have you ever given him, or I'm sorry, have you given him a set of keys for that? He's never made a, did I already ask, has he ever made a payment for that vehicle? And did you give permission to use that vehicle?
I did not.
Judge, I don't think I have anything further.
Ms. Khan, questions for Ms. Evans?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. If you don't understand the question or need me to rephrase it, let me know and I'll do my best.
No problem.
At the time of the incident, you and Mr. Adams were dating.
Correct.
Mr. Adams spent a lot of time at your house.
Good.
Around. You would occasionally spend the night.
Good.
You would go back between your house and his cousin's.
Correct. Or his mother's house.
Oh, or his mother's house, thank you. And when you would stay at your house, you would stay in your bedroom
Correct.
and you had a physical relationship.
Correct.
And Mr. Adams, and you, on direct indicated that there had been some fight related to your daughter the day before, correct?
Correct.
Did your daughter live with you?
She is.
How old is she?
She is 22.
Who else lives there?
My daughter, her boyfriend, and my elderly mother.
Mr. Adams does not have his own car,
He does not.
but he's previously used your car.
Yes, he has.
He's run errands.
He has, yes.
He sometimes would use your car to go grab his personal effects from his cousins or mom's house.
He has done that, yes.
And in fact, he used your car the day before you called the police, correct?
And if I don't remember,
Yes. Let's see.
I don't remember the day before. I take that back. I drove my car. I took him to his mom's house to pick up his things. I drove.
Okay, and what day was that?
I think that was the day before. That would have been that day before, the day before that. It was between that day and the day before that. Can't remember that.
Okay, that's okay. How many times would you say that Mr. Adams had driven your car on his previously?
A handful of times. He's driven, because he did help me with my mom before. So he took me to work and went back and got my mom to, do things for my mother. Yeah, so it's been a handful of times where I gave him permission and said yes.
Okay, and the length of you and Mr. Adams' permission, relationship was about 2 months.
Correct.
And at the time of the incident, when you called the police, you were under the influence
No,
of marijuana?
no.
You talked. You gave a victim statement to the police, the Romulus Police Department. Okay. And would you recognize that statement if you saw it?
I would.
Ready to go, bro?
Sure.
Miss Evans, can you tell me what it says at the top?
Domestic violence incident, victim statement.
And I was pointing, that's your name there.
That is correct.
And that is your signature at the bottom?
That's correct.
And that was signed on 10/10/25.
That is correct.
And that's the date of the incident.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And under the check marks, were drugs and alcohol involved, there's a check mark on the yes box.
Yeah, but not me. I wasn't saying me.
Okay. Were you saying that Mr. Adams is under it?
That's correct.
I didn't think so.
Ms. Evans, you can step down. Any other witnesses from the people? Any defense witnesses? Ready for argument? Watch your step on the ramp, Ms. Evans. Thank you.
Your Honor, I would, well, I would. wait. Your Honor, at this time, I believe it's a question of fact.
I agree. I'm gonna bind over AOI date will be 2 weeks from today, which would be 27th, 9 a.m. I will continue by